Good day, guys. Uh, just here to talk about the current rift that is forming across African continent. So, on 28th of April 2023, residents of Kenya experienced an earthquake. Okay, this all linked to the formation of the new rift in this region, Nakuru region in Kenya. So it was partly due to geographical processes that are slowly taking evolution, trying to tear up Africa into two that will eventually cause the changes in the landscape of our East Africa, likely resulting into a new ocean because the left rift will be filled by water coming from the Indian Ocean, trying to cover up the rift, which may lead to the emerging of the sixth ocean. We are likely to get a new ocean in later time to come in our region. Okay, the current land formation is connected to East African Rift Valley that stretches through several countries of Africa, such as Somalia, Kenya, Mozambique, Zambia, Uganda, Tanzania, among others. The rift system means that African plate is splitting into two plates. Okay, we have the smaller plate and the bigger plate. The smaller plate is known as Somali, and the bigger plate can also be classified to be as the Nubian plate. So these plates are trying to pull away from the other slowly for about 2 millimeters per year. This gradual process can take over a million of years to happen. I don't know if me and you can happen to see later after all this has happened, because I'm talking about the process that can take 20 to 50 million years to happen. But for now, it has been over 25 million years ago as this crack has been forming in Kenya, and the recent evidence is a way, as you're seeing in the video, is a way to prove to us the ongoing geological processes that are taking place. In the coming 10 to 20 years, East African Rift is likely to change appearance to new looks. Everyone may look surprised, and it sounds strange, yeah, but geological processes are still active. The current appearance of different continents was also researched by known Alfred Wegener in his known theory known as the continental drift. Very soon we shall try to talk about what is continental drift, how is it, what were the evidences to support this theory, who was behind it, and what was presented in my next tutorial. So taking you back to these plates, I mean the Somali plate and the Nubian plate. For the Somali plate, this is as a result of shifting tectonic plates that has been splitting the continent since the East African Rift Valley formation. The Rift Valley formation has a 35 long crack that starts from Ethiopian desert, which was recently seen in 2005. I'm talking about this new formed rift that is stretching between these countries. Okay. It was first seen in Ethiopian desert 2005. These plates shift in Ethiopia. These plate shifts in Ethiopia can show, or they are trying to prove to us, that African continent is splitting in paving way for the Earth's sixth ocean to emerge. The separation of the Somalian tectonic plate will effectively split the world's second largest continent, okay, our Africa. Remember, it is the second largest continent, and a phenomenon that hasn't been observed in 100 years. Over 100 years, 100 million years, this hasn't been happening. But we are likely to observe this, and the last happening of this geological process that was evident that could support Alfred Wegener's theory was exactly the South America and Africa. When you see these continents, they are divided now, but when you try to fit them together, they exactly prove to you that Africa and South America were once one continent. There are many evidences that Alfred Wegener proved in his continental drift theory that are truly supporting this idea, and of which, when you use the eyes to the world map, you can easily tell that at least the world was one, because not only Africa and South America but also other continents can merge together or fit together. It has also been researched with relevant evidence since 2005 to date that the rift in the Great East African region, it is trying to extend in its depth and width. Okay, day to day it is extending in the depth and the width. This is evident. It is of more evidence, or it is evidenced in Nakuru, Kenya, Nairobi, Kenya. As for now, it justifies the increasing that is taking over, and it was researched and justified that each year 2 millimeters per year come into increase in this region, in this rift that is newly formed, and this can possibly happen after over 100 million years, as calculated for the world to expect a sixth ocean. Recently, my students tried to ask me this question, I think 2 months ago, so I tried to explain to them, and this is a more video to clarify to them what is happening. Geographical processes are still active and they are ongoing, as you're seeing in the video. So the video tells it all, and then when you get a chance to reach the field, you will see it all. So this is all happening. Yes, it's not catching human attention because it can happen over a million years when no one is still existing, but it is gradual and slow. Actually, it is slow and gradual. It will take its time, but again, it will happen at one day because of the more coming in evidence and more research that is being carried out. As geographers, we accept and we believe in nature, so this is a prominent action that we always experience, because we know all the geographical processes are still active, leading to the formation of what we see, the features we've seen. We see eruption, this rift, it is also laying lava barrels, so whereby it is living space that can easily be filled by rainwater or ocean water, and likely we get the sixth ocean. And we also enter records that Africa has an inland ocean. So just look at how South America and Africa can fit to each other. This is evidenced when you check well again in my video, and almost there are more other videos, more other evidences that try to prove Wegener's theory. All my request is subscribe, share, like, and my next tutorial we shall discuss about Alfred Wegener's theory and all his evidences as presented. So I'm Teacher Andrew. See you again. For more information, try to follow, subscribe. I'll be glad to hear from you. See you again. Defend Alfred Wegener's theory, but currently in Africa we have the present evidence that these processes are going on. So don't forget to subscribe, share, follow, and to watch my next tutorial. We shall discuss about Alfred Wegener's theory, what were his evidences, what were his critics, which other evidences also talk about the same thing. So we shall discuss more about this. Thank you for watching. I stay Teacher Andrew. Yeah, allow me to sign out. Good day, guys.